So I've seen this video pop up on my For You page a few times, and it kind of got me thinking that the statement chivalry is dead, and or is chivalry dead, we'll say. And honestly, in some aspects, yeah, it is. And I think there could be a few reasons for that personally. And let's be honest here, we're all behind, or at least I know a lot of people who would be behind the feminist kind of movement and the whole idea of supporting women, equality of pay and everything like that. So, for instance, if we'll say my stance would be that if a woman is doing the exact same job as a man, same experience, and they're given the same output, then yeah, they should be paid the exact same. There's no reason they shouldn't. But then you have the aspect of public transport, we'll say, which was a huge part of it. There was videos that were being shown in this video I was watching, and it was men not standing up for women that were on the train or and whatever. And what people fail to realize is that if we do something nice, a lot of the time it's because they think we want to sleep with them. When we don't want to sleep with them at all, it's just we're being nice. They expect us that we want something in return, or we're being creepy or something like that. And that's why the very few times I have taken public transport over the last number of years, because I mainly travel by my own car, drive myself everywhere, is that unless you're an elderly person, you're a pregnant woman, you have a baby in a stroller, we'll say, or you have a disability, then yeah, I don't mind standing up for you. I have absolutely no issues with doing that at all. But I don't like the whole expectation of it. There have been certain instances in the few times I have gotten public transport over the last number of years where you kind of get this weird look. It was mainly in Dublin, actually, funny enough, is where I was travelling at the time. And I was getting glances from this woman, and like, am I going to give my seat up for her? And I, in this case, didn't. She was one, funny enough, younger than me, and there was no reason for me to give it up when I was going to have to sit on that train for another about hour and a half till my stop. So there was by no means any reason why I was giving that up without a good reason. And yeah, it just like the expectation just kind of felt uncomfortable when they're just staring you out of it. But at the same time, if you ask them if like, hey, do you want the seat, or as well, like, what goes through my mind would be the fact that, oh, are they gonna think that I'm a creep or I'm expecting something or like that? Like, it can get very overwhelming at times. Like, do you know, how are you going to be perceived as a man? Like, that's the way it's gone. And a lot of people don't like to hear that side of the argument. How am I going to be perceived? Like, for instance, I don't, but we'll give it an example. But let's say I go out for a run, and I'm running behind this woman. It so happens to be, and they cross the street or whatever because they know I'm behind them, because apparently they feel uncomfortable and that I might do something and that. And don't get me wrong, like, Ireland as a country has gotten very dangerous, especially for women, especially with the immigration issue that we're facing at the minute, but that's a whole different topic for a different video. But what people fail to realize is, like, just because you're a man means that you are treated as dangerous by a lot of women, just because you have whatever between your legs, you know? And that isn't right either. Like, the same argument could be that like, oh, you're a woman, so I'm going to treat you as you're going to just create a false claim, if you get my drift, just because you have that between your legs, because it's both sides that create false claims. It's not just the one, but it does seem to be primarily women that would have the most power with those kind of allegations. So, like, how can you not expect chivalry to be dead when you're being nice to someone that you can be perceived as a creep, or that you're looking for something? Like, there's, like, I know myself, my own relationship, like, I still hold the door open for other women. Like, if there's someone walking behind me, I'll open the door for them. I honestly don't mind doing that. That's the way I was raised. But then, in general, I would also do that for a man. So it's not gender specific. It's just about being nice. Or, for instance, recently there was a police officer, or guard as they're known in Ireland, that was trying to come through the doors, and we both got to the door at the same time, and I let them through first because they were obviously going to get their coffee. And yeah, it's just, you can't set this expectation of chivalry when the possibility of being considered a creep is always an option. So if you enjoy these kind of videos, just me talking and rambling, then just leave a comment if you agree or disagree with me, and I can always make a video responding to what people are saying in the comments, if they agree or disagree, or any questions you might have, or any stances I have. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.